On the main screen, when you're going to choose a map, you see down here where it says your reward. So that reward is what you could unlock at the end of the mission if you extract from that mission. So that's really important to remember. It's RNG. You won't always get whatever that item is. When you start the round, you always want to come to this vending machine. You can hit it a certain number of times. Sometimes you'll get lucky and get a special weapon to drop. Most of the times you won't. You'll just get a random pistol or a shotgun. I always recommend the Desert Eagle. It can one-shot most of the zombies in the head. You have infinite ammo for your pistol, which is really important to remember. And when you get late game and you start unlocking permanent weapons like I have, the M249, the O12, the P90, when you start unlocking these weapons, you'll notice that when you start the match, you have no ammo at the bottom. You have like 11 bullets, right? So in order to get ammo, you have to kill zombies. So use your pistol. Use your pistol to kill said zombies and accumulate the ammo early game. So you want to just use your pistol as much as you can to build up your ammo. And in terms of items, let me kill these zombies real quick. So they don't. All right. In terms of items that you would want to get, the food is what you're going to need to fill up your blue bar. It's your hunger meter. You never really want your blue meter to go past that first little section. So a vegetable soup is the lowest capacity soup that you can build at the store. So right here, vegetable soup is the lowest capacity, but it's enough to get you basically one of those bars filled up. So you really want to prioritize cabbage and water as your material items that you loot off the ground. The other items like this, the pork and the meats and stuff, those are useful when you go to upgrade your vegetable soup to a pork stew or a superior soup. And all that does is fills up your blue bar even further. So if you let the blue bar go down a lot, you can use one of those better soups and fill it up a lot. Okay. So that's kind of the need to knows on what to pick up in terms of materials. Then you can craft utility items like all of these different grenades. Burning acid damages the zombies over time. Superior burning acid increases that damage. Sluggish ooze slows the speed of the zombies, and the superior one really slows them down. This, in my opinion, is the best item in the game in terms of throwables. Then you have the hunger and decoy grenade, which will literally draw all of the zombies in that area towards the decoy grenade. Very useful. And the stun grenade will blind and stun all of the nearby zombies. Again, it's very useful, especially if you're stuck in a corner and you gotta kind of get around them and run away. But in my experience, the ooze is really the one you want to get, because you can use it. You can throw the ooze down in one spot. Like, let's say you're gonna run up here and kind of you want to bring the zombies up there with you. You throw the ooze down right there. It slows all the zombies down in that area. You can focus on zombies that are in front of you, shoot them as you move through, and then those zombies will slowly kind of, track behind you. So that's what I would recommend in terms of utility items. For first aids, it's pretty self-explanatory. Every 5 bandages that you have in your inventory, you're able to craft a first aid. So right now I have 3 bandages. So if I go to the crafting table, I won't be able to build anything. But if I could build it, it would be highlighted. It would say, click the left click to craft it. Okay. All right. So that is, that's grenades. That's the food items, and that's utilities. Now, arguably the most important thing is the weapons. So when you start the game, as you saw, everyone starts with a revolver, and you can hit this little thing until it says out of stock, and it'll keep dropping weapons, and you can choose to pick up any of those weapons that you like. The weapon that you choose to pick up is going to determine your upgrade tree throughout the rest of that match, because when you first start out, you're not going to have these permanent weapons like I do, because I only have these because I got lucky. When I beat the mission on veteran difficulty, the game randomly does an RNG roll, and you might unlock that permanent weapon, those hunger weapons. You may not get that lucky on your first couple playthroughs, so you might not have that weapon. Now, speaking of playthroughs, every time you play the next match, you keep all of the items that are in your inventory, though. So not your weapons that you pick up on the ground or that you upgrade, but all your materials, you keep those for every subsequent round forever, even if you die in that game. Okay, moving on to the weapons. So you look at the weapon tree and you go, all right, what weapons do I want to get? My personal recommendation is to either go for the M249 or the O12 shotgun. I think those are by far the best two weapons in the game. So you just choose whichever one you want to go to first and find those upgrade tree weapons. So for the M249, if you want that, there's two ways to get this one, if I recall, right? Here, you can get it by having a UMP, 2 exploding barrels, some duct tape, and a bunch of ammo, or you can get it by having an MP9, exploding barrels, and duct tape. So then you have to look at, okay, how do I get an MP9 or how do I get a UMP? Well, you go find those weapons up here. In order to get a UMP, you need a Glock 18. And to get the MP9, you also need a Glock 18. So you're like, well, shit, how do I get a Glock 18? Well, then you look here. In order to get a Glock 18, you need the Desert Eagle, ammo, and 1 exploding barrel. So if you were to have that item, you could come here. Oh, look, a Cinemag. You could come here, and then it would be highlighted that you could click on that to craft the P18C. Then you need 2 more exploding barrels to craft, the MP9. And then you need another 2 to do the M249, etc. So that's what you do to get the weapons in the game. Those are in order of importance, the best weapons in the game. So it says right now I can go craft a vegetable soup because I have 1 water and 2 doodads. So boom, I'll do that. There we go. And then now here it says I have 4 of the vegetable soups, but I don't have any meat. So if I had some meat, I could craft that other one. And I think there was meat right down here, right? So boom, I'll go pick that pork up. And if I go back to the upgrade table, you'll see where it says, boom, now I can do pork stew. Okay. So that's the upgrade tree. That's how you get progressively better weapons. Same story goes for the attachments. You need another pistol to get more attachments, and there's multiple vending machines throughout the rest of the match at each of the checkpoints. Some of them have vending machines, so when you get to them, you just hit the little buttons, they drop out some stuff, and maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't. Okay, this little guy right here is the blue chip revive station. So if your teammates die and the zombies flush them, you can pick up the blue chip, you go to one of these stations, and you're good. Here, let me actually eat some soup. You see my level at the bottom is low. If I don't eat any food, my character is going to go hungry. And if I go hungry, it'll freeze your character in their place, and they won't be able to move. Like it's a death sentence. So you always want to make sure you're eating. So we'll go ahead and do a little pork stew. You'll see that level increase in the bottom. There you go. Okay, what else? I'm trying to think. Need to know. So how I've learned to farm points in this game is remembering a couple of tricks. Number 1, headshots do way more damage than any other shot, so focus on headshots. Number 2, you always want to funnel the enemies where you can. So sometimes they're going to spawn in front of you and behind you. The idea is to focus on one direction, kill those zombies, get ahead of the whole pack, and funnel them into an easy to manage location like the staircase. So you can run up, shoot the zombies, keep running, shoot the zombies. You always keep moving, and you keep funneling them in to a small thin area. They also cannot go into most of the safe areas. So the safe areas, oh, there's still zombies here. Okay. So they also cannot go into the safe areas. The safe areas are the places that I just went to with the crafting tables and that kind of stuff. Some of them they can go through, but most they cannot. So you can kind of use that to your advantage. You can run as far as you want. Like if there were zombies chasing me, I could run from one side of the map to the other. The zombies would continue to chase you the whole time. So you just keep running, turn, shoot a couple, keep running, turn, shoot a couple, keep going all the way until you get to a safe area where they physically can't get to you. And then you can just farm them from there. Okay, so that's kind kind of general mechanics of the game. The last little tip I guess I'll say before I ask you guys what questions you have is prioritize your enemies. So there's different enemy types of zombies. Most are just going to be the naked zombies that charge at you blindly and come and get you. They are one big boss zombie. He's the highest one you got to kill when he spawns. But more importantly, they have what I call the tethered zombies. It's one zombie that sends out these tentacles, and they'll tether up against other zombies, and it makes those zombies glow yellow, and they become invincible, meaning you cannot deal any damage to those zombies until the tethered zombie is dealt with first. So always prioritize those. That's a smoke zombie. No big issue. So these are all normal. This blue one, he's a very fast zombie, and he deals a lot of melee damage, so you do want to take care of him. And then there's one more that glows blue. She's the electricity zombie. She will send out her electricity tentacles, and it powers up the zombies that she is touching. So you do have to deal with them as well. I just picked up a healing chemical, so it's a good point to show this off. This will heal you and your teammates in this radius. This is, in my opinion, in terms of like self-util items, the most important item to find. You cannot craft these. You just have to pick them up and find them. So savor them when you find them. Only use them when you need to. Look, you see the zombies glowing yellow? So we have to rush past here and kill this guy. Once we kill him, now all those zombies can be killed. And if you're smart, what you'll do is either run past the pack and go after that guy like I did, or you can turn around and keep running away, make all the zombies follow you. Eventually that tethered zombie will go to you. So if you kind of stay in the same area, they usually will stay hidden, and you have to go to them. But if you actually run the other way and force them out of their hiding place, he'll come to you, so you can kill him that way. Make it much easier. These guys. Okay, so I think that's general, all the need to knows. You get points. Oh, look, you see this guy's blue? That means he's going to do extra damage. This guy, I can't kill him. It's impossible to kill him. I can knock him down. Okay, he's just incredibly tanky. Not even getting knocked down. So look, those zombies you can't kill, right? So we got to go and get the tethered zombie. Someone just hit a jackpot. Like this guy right here. You see how he was running up the stairs? That tethered zombie was coming to chase these guys. So you can use that to your advantage. Okay. All right. Now let me go through the chat and just kind of check in some questions that you guys might have. I can add to this little video here. So far, the best map that I've seen to farm your zombie points on was prison, because some maps will only have at the top left, you see it says generators, so where my mouse is going to be. Some maps only have 3 generators. You really want a map with 4, because that means it's going to take longer to complete the map, and that map will have more zombies. So that's how you get more points. You kill more zombies. If you play with your friends, you do basically split the points, because you all are going to be killing zombies instead of you on solo, where you can kill all of them yourself. So something to keep in mind. I got 21,000 points by playing prison on veteran difficulty by myself. It took me about an hour to complete, and I had to cheese a few of the spots, like I was telling you earlier. Like I had to, I had to keep the zombies chasing me. So I'd like get a whole group chasing me. I would run. I would keep running. So my teammates are killing them, but I would have a whole horde of them chasing me, and I would run up the stairs all the way back to one of the starting areas where they couldn't follow me. And then I'd kill them there, and then go back and rinse and repeat. Because you'll sometimes get caught. You'll be fighting a group, and then all of a sudden a whole another group spawns behind you, and so you're kind of stuck in between them. So you got to really focus on clearing one section of zombies, getting past them, and then making them all follow you to some easier defendable position. In here, again, another vending machine. So you can, you know, grab a new pistol now if you want to get a new item, new attachment, whatever. There, I just made some sluggish ooze. That's the item that saved my butt on prison, by the way. Sluggish ooze saved my butt. Oh, I forgot about these zombies. The Molotov zombies are probably, not probably, they're the most deadly. Right next to the red zone, the grenade zombies. Though they throw a blue zone grenade, but it's colored red. You have to prioritize those very quickly as well, along with the tethered zombies, because oh, he's healing. But that's not a heal. That's a damage. And okay, here we go. We got a big boy. Big boy. Watch this. Here we go. C4, C4, and then run away. Boom. Big damage. Big damage. So he's dead. So those Molotov zombies, if you don't take care of them quickly, they will... Oh, look here. That's one of the exploding gunpowder cans. I'm not taking it because I honestly don't need it. My teammates probably need it. But that you need a lot of those to upgrade your weapons. All of these guns that have the word hunger next to them, those weapons are obtained permanently. They're obtained permanently by completing certain maps on veteran difficulty. And you'll know which maps to complete because in the main screen, when you're selecting your map, at the bottom right, a little rewards section will pop up and it'll tell you what each map's reward is if you complete it on veteran difficulty. And so I would prioritize the ones that give you the M249 or the Hunger O12 shotgun as the first ones to complete, because if you get those weapons as a permanent weapon, it makes the entire game almost easy mode because you have essentially the best crowd control weapons available, and ammo is pretty easy to come by as long as you remember, use your pistol early, collect a lot of ammo early, and then just once you get like, you know, 400 rounds of ammo, then you can use your main weapons and you'll never run out of ammo because every time you kill a zombie, you get more ammo. Look, here we go. Watch this. These guys are about to spawn. Oh, they're over here behind me. So you see that DBS that he's got? There's certain weapons that can only be had through the vending machine. There's only certain weapons that can be had in a vending machine. And one of those weapons is the DBS shotgun, the Mark 14, the MG3. So those weapons are only... Okay, look, you see they're glowing yellow? So what do we have to do? We got to go find the main zombie that's tethered to him. Not this one. This is the electric zombie. This one right here. That's the tethered zombie. So kill him first. Then we can get everybody else easy peasy. Okay, that guy just picked up my teammate. He was about to murder my teammate. So we got him. He's reviving. We're good. Everything's under control here. I can't pick up generator fuel. I guess I have too much stuff in my inventory. LOL. That's one thing I don't like about this mode is that there's actual inventory management that you have to do, which is asinine to me. You should never have to worry about managing inventory in a mode like this. You should have infinite inventory space. Okay, so obviously the objectives, you fuel up the generators and you turn them on. You do all the generators, you escape. That's, you know. Oh, big boy spawning. So boom, little sluggish ooze. They'll slow him down. Watch how slow he runs. Well, he already died. They already got him. But so this will slow all the zombies down greatly. Oh, look, my guy just went hungry. Saw that? What else? I mean, we'll just keep playing through this mission, but that's really kind of all the important tips and tricks you need. Oh, C4 zombie. Yeah, some of the zombies have C4. You can hear them because they're beeping. And then if they pick up your teammate, like if a zombie picks up your teammate over the shoulder that's knocked, that zombie will basically commit suicide with your teammate on their shoulder. So it's important to take out that zombie very, very quickly if your teammate is being picked up on their shoulder. See what I'm saying though? This M249 is just so strong. See that zombie right there? She exploded. Those zombies have a frag grenade in their mouth. The only way to kill them is to shoot them in the mouth and blow up that frag grenade. And if you turn off the autofill mechanic... Oh, look, MG3. There you go. So now I have the MG3, the item that can only be unlocked in this doodad right here. And so, yeah, as long as you join up with at least one friend, you can then turn off the autofill. So like you and one friend or you and two friends or three friends can play it. Otherwise, it will force you to randomly match up with other people, which can be helpful, but also can be kind of annoying sometimes too. Yeah, Bits, you do have to play this mode quite a lot, actually. So I got lucky when I did the prison game, because the prison game, all of my teammates quit. So I did not have to worry about any... Holding this guy's up here. I did not have to worry about any of my teammates because they all quit. And so that's how I was able to farm all of the kills by myself. I had like 460 zombie kills. Okay, the reload in this thing. Oof, I tell you what, now that I think about it, with the reload speed being so slow on this MG3, I'm not actually sure this is that much better than the M249. Because the M249, you get 150 rounds of the extended mag, you know? It's like... I mean, the MG3 is crazy. Don't get me wrong. But I actually don't know if I would take it over the M249. Just because being caught in a reload is basically suicide in this game. Did you explain the cleansing maneuver? No. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, so sometimes your teammates will be they'll be poisoned, for lack of a better word, and they'll glow red. You have to go up to them and hold the F interact key to cleanse them. But the way that your character cleanses them is he immediately drops to his knees and starts cleansing them. So there's that. Oh, they all went upstairs to my teammates. That's funny. All those zombies just went upstairs to my teammates. Which is actually something else, I guess, to point out, is that sometimes the zombies will ignore you. And look, you have to shoot that one in the mouth to kill her. They'll ignore you and go to your teammates. You can actually use that to your advantage. Your teammate can then run around and just do what we call kiting the zombies. Right, keep running away from the zombies. Then you just farm all the zombies that are running. I hear the zombie like right over here. Oh, look. Look at this. Look at this. I've never seen this before. Can I get them if I do this? Oh, that's unlucky. No. Honestly, I think this mode is actually okay. If your teammate quits, it honestly makes it better for you because you can, as long as you're patient, you can take your time and get more zombie kills. And in the end, getting more kills means you get more points, and more points means you get your goals unlocked quicker. So like I was saying, I got 21,000 points by playing the prison mode on veteran difficulty by myself. It took me an hour to complete it. I was being very patient, very slow, very methodical, you know, kiting around to the different checkpoints essentially. Here we go. So this is the final part right here. So Molotov zombies, prioritize those guys first, get them out the game. Glowing blue, kill them, boom. Now we have glowing yellow. We gotta go get the glowing yellow zombies, otherwise you can never injure those zombies. Big boy wants a piece. Oh, careful. That's his charge attack. You got to get out the way when he does that. Whenever he does that charge attack, you got to get out the way. Do I have time to reload this thing? Let's see. He's about to charge. You got to get out the way. He will knock you down. All right. Here we go. So I've got 181 zombie kills. I haven't really been doing anything this match. I've been talking to you guys mainly. We're going to extract. When we extract, this is where the possibility to get an RNG item is gonna show up. So let's go find out if we got anything. So he's going to open the switch up and we'll just walk out. Here would also be a good time to not leave, to turn around and go make sure all of the items you can pick up are picked up. Because remember, you take all of these items with you to the next round. All right, so I extracted. Let me move my camera. You guys can see. Here. So all I got was a healing grenade, a first aid kit, an empty bottle, and duct tape. But you'll notice it was only on rookie difficulty. So we needed to play this match on veteran difficulty anyway, but it goes based on how many teammates select which difficulty. So if there's 4 people and only one selects veteran, the other one select rookie, everyone plays on rookie difficulty. You have to convince your teammates to play on the same level of difficulty as you, if that makes sense. Okay, so I think that is a good entry tutorial to the zombie mode. If you enjoyed that and you want to see more, or you want to see how we beat other matches, I have 7 other zombie videos, one for every match, every map I should say, on each of the difficulties. So go watch those. You can see how we did the entire match through, where the choke points were, where the strong points, where the easy points were, all that kind of stuff. So you can go watch those for each map, the prison, the hospital, etc., and go find out kind of what the tips are on those certain areas. Did you get the AUG or the Graze yet? Does that weapon make it much kill and fast reload? Yeah, so listen, the best weapons are the M249 and the O12 shotgun. Every other weapon is still great. The Groza is great. The the FAMAS is really good, but the best 2 weapons are M249 and the O12 shotgun. Even after using that MG3 that round, I really would still prefer an M249, because I don't think the M249 ever has an issue with killing enemies fast enough, and having 150 rounds was priceless, you know, versus 75. You have double the ammo. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the M249 and the O12 shotgun. Those would be the only weapons you ever really need. Yes, the FAMAS only having 30 bullets is not good. Yeah, Kiwi, again, the thing is, just remember, you can kite the enemies. So even if you're playing with teammates and your teammates get killed, you can run away as, like, you could be at the last generator, and I've done this. You can be at the last generator, turn the generator on, it spawns all the enemies, and then you turn around, you throw a slow down Molotov on the ground, an ooze, you kill 10 zombies that are directly in front of you, in front of your path, and then you can literally run the entire length of the map all the way to the spawn point, and then turn around and slowly deal with them one by one. You can do that. So that's what I'd recommend doing too. That's how I did it. So even if your teammates die, you can take as much time as you need. As much time as you need. Okay, so there you go. So like the video if you guys enjoyed the video. Leave it a thumbs up, share it with a buddy, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.